And finally tonight, from Israel back to the streets of Brooklyn to meet a priest ministering to New York's finest. As we told you earlier in this broadcast, he took part in today's funeral for Officer Omar Edwards. And this priest is today's eyewitness.
I'm Monsignor Robert Romano and the Deputy Chief Chaplain of the New York City Police Department. I've been with the police department since 1998. And currently, I'm also the pastor of Our Lady of Guadalupe Parish in Brooklyn since June of 2008. I think when I was a kid, there were two things I wanted to do in life. I wanted to be either a cop or a priest. You know, I made the decision to become a priest, and then got involved with working with police officers who were injured in the line of duty. And then never thought that I would be made a department chaplain. And just one day I received a phone call from the commissioner, and it was at that time it was Commissioner Safer, and he said, "I'd like you to come in, I want to talk to you about something." I was mesmerized. I didn't know what he wanted to talk to me about. And when I got into his office, he said, "I'd like you to be a chaplain." And I said, "Why me?" And he says, "I see that you talk to cops and they talk to you." I guess I felt really challenged in my faith when 9/11 happened. I questioned, how come? And I also realized too that the loss of so many people in my life that were important to me that day. A godson, a classmate, altar servers that I had in previous parishes. In fact, one of them, I baptized his baby on September the 1st, and 10 days later he was killed. A lot of people would say, yeah, where was God? How did he allow this to happen? My response is that God was there. He was there in the men and the women who ran into the building that day and who single-handedly saved almost 20,000 people.
As we come together this morning to celebrate.
Why do I do it? I do it because I'm a priest. And as a priest, my role is to be available for people. Now, I guess most priests do it in a parish. I have two jobs. I do it in a parish, and I do it for a larger parish of the NYPD. I do it because I think it's important. I do it because I enjoy it. And I do it because, again, I come always down to, I'm a priest.
Monsignor Robert Romano, police chaplain, and talk about someone who really says, you know, he has two callings.
That's right, and it is an awesome responsibility. If you can imagine, it is a stressful job, it is a dangerous job, and it's his job to counsel all those people who put themselves in harm's way, and he seems to love doing it.
Absolutely, a big job, as you say.